block. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot.
The ball comes out, and the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And with all this talk about ball...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down. And that will not be a fumble. Second down throw for Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass right side to down. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
The 18-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A quick throw on his RPO, and Downs has it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. Open man down the field is Miller. And he will go all the way. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Mayfield completing this one to Downs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Joe. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Davis to return it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Miami.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Take right open. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Still 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Are you ready? Go, let's go. Damn, gun. Go.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Lawrence took a throw for it on fourth down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hand.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Dolphins, first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Red. Hey, kill. 30 left. Go, let's go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Out to his right. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Lawrence throwing on 4th down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Done. It's straight. 11, add it. Silver.
Lawrence now. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Teteroa McMillan was an intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between
Our
you
tour
and the
of the
opponent.
league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And it's last year's top 10 pick,
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Hey,
Play action now. It's Lawrence. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Kevin Stefanski taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They run it over center with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Darn, it's 11-11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's the tight end, Taylor.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Mayfield to throw. Pass right side to down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
2 more yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cleveland. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Dolphins 17.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
30 left. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now second down throw for Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught by Miller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First down.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He completes this one to Mallory. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets free. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Browns. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Red on red.
To throw is Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll take a deep shot for down. That is hard, and he will score again. Josh down. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in 1 game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action for Lawrence. Moving to his right. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Think right.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Here we go.
And the
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 22
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red on red.
Now here's Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Dolphins are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Good for the Dolphins. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
11. Hey, Soko, 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Lawrence now. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Up the middle, here's Jones. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Take it easy. Route.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog it.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Run straight ahead with Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Again, it's Jones. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Cleveland. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
180!
So it's a win for the Browns. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.